Okay. I think we're live. Keep viewers engaged by reverting to one of your videos or a default overlay. You mean a default overlay? Download. YouTube. Learn how to easily insert ads with YouTube's Stream Deck plugin on Elgato. I don't have a stream. I don't have that. Apparently I can add an overlay for when I have breaks. This overlay will need to be integrated to your third-party encoder to work. The overlay will appear when ads aren't available. Right. Before going live, test the overlay by navigating to a stream dashboard and clicking Start Break. Well, I'm just gonna try it now. So I think. Oh, hello. Did you eat yet? Also, can you hear me fine? Is everything A-okay? Does the stream look A-okay? And so, enable shutdown source when not visible. Oh, okay. I didn't think I did that. Shutdown source when not visible. Okay, and you can hear, and it looks fine. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm just trying to test something here to... Nice arms, thank you. I made them myself. I grew them myself. With height to the stream resolution. So the stream resolution is 1920 by 1080. Whoa, that is way bigger. I thought my stream resolution was... What is the resolution of my stream? It's 1920 by 1080. Right? Should be. I think it is. Anyways, let's close that. And then, how do I manage this? Oh, gotta just click on it. Yeah. Yep, 1080. Okay, that's fine. Focus on your live stream and let YouTube insert ads for you. Okay. But how do I tap on break? Oh, start break. Oh, I see. So that's not here. Or maybe I need to make this... sorry, I didn't realize you don't know what I'm doing. So I'm trying to make it so that if I need to go to the bathroom or something, essentially it will show like a screen or something. So let's see. If I press on start break and 1 minute, let's see what happens. Oh, cool. Okay, so that works. Perfect. And then after a minute, that should go away. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a countdown. Very cool. It is pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. I like that a lot. It just makes things a bit easier. And then I can end it as well. Yeah, I can end it right here. Perfect. Now I should come back. Are we back? Should be. No? Yeah, there we go. We're back. Okay, cool. Okay, there's just one more thing I want to do. I need to share the stream. Just to let the people know that I am live. Alright. Okay, we'll call this attempting to fix a broken Game Boy. Broken Game Boy Color. Come and give me some tips. Come and help me out. Come and help me figure this out. Live on YouTube right now. Let's paste that. How about we hashtag the Game Boy Color? Because we're a social media monster. Attempting to fix a broken Game Boy Color. Come and help me figure this out live on YouTube right now. That's pretty good. We'll share that one. And then how about I share on can you see your viewers? I'm not really paying attention to that. Let's see. I've got 2 concurrent viewers right now. I need to switch things to like see how many, but it doesn't tell me who is like here unless they like talk in here, so I'm not sure. All right, just sharing on threads as well, and then we're good to start. It is insanely hot in my house at the moment, so Game Boy Color. I'm trying to fix a broken Game Boy Color. Come and hang out and give me some advice if you have any. Trying to fix a broken Game Boy Color. Post. All right. Done. Okay. Hello, Selena. How you doing? I just need to turn off the air conditioning because it is just so hot in here. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just fix the light. All right. Might just put this up here so it's not getting pulled. All right. I am good and cold. You're always cold. Let me show you. Oh, it's biscuits eating time. Yeah, I'm not streaming at my desk today. I'm sitting at the dinner table where I usually do this. I usually do this stuff here. The last time when I was streaming, it was I I had to like move things around on my desk and stuff. So yeah, that didn't that wasn't that was a bit difficult. But today I'm sitting at my usual desk bench. It's a dining table, but I use it as a workbench. I do a lot of the like if I really need to concentrate and focus on, like if I'm scripting or something, this is where I do it. I sit here, like I bring my laptop from up from the the desk, and I sit here and do it. It just helps me focus a little bit better, you know. I am just moving this a little bit because I think it's... Is it on? Yeah. Just help the light situation a little bit. So yeah, it's a little bit nicer. It's a little bit neater. Might be able to actually zoom out a little bit more, I think. Yep, perfect. I think we're good. So there's a few things I want to do tonight. So obviously we remember this one here. Rest in peace. This is just a shell, and obviously the screen as well. Yeah. So the brain of this one, the purple one, is now in here, and if I remember correctly, yeah, it's not working. So what I want to do today, I want to try and see if I can fix this. I've been thinking about what happened, and I feel like I might be able to fix it. I'm gonna try, and then let me just turn this light off. Turn that one off. There we go. Yeah, that's nicer. Ugh. Do you like the top of my head? Oh my god, such a bold boy. Anyways, that's people walking into the stream and look at my bald head. Anyways, so the PCB that was in here, I put it into this one, and it didn't work. So I want to try and fix it. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've done some research. I did a little bit of reading up. I watched a lot of videos on how to maybe possibly fix it. I mean, it can get worse. Like it's already dead, I guess. I mean, I guess it could get worse. Maybe I could fix it, like if I don't fuck it up any more than it already is. But the way I look at it, it's a learning experience. So even if I do fuck it up, it's fine. You know, I'll learn from it. But this is yeah. So I want to do this first. And then once like we'll see how this goes. I don't know if I can fix it. Maybe I'll be able to do it. If yes, great. If not, that's fine. But I do also want to I want to use this shell now. So this is a new shell that I ordered this off AliExpress like a couple of weeks ago. And it got here, I think it was yesterday, or was it Friday? I think it was Friday. And I think this is meant to be like the Pikachu edition. So yeah, I don't know if let me get it out of the bag. And because yeah, the colors are a bit, I don't know, it's a little bit different to what I saw online. Oh, it's going to be a little bit challenging showing my screen, but it's more like it's not like it's like more like a really light mustard color, you know? I do want to just get the one that I did last time. And also, because I know when I was talking about the case that I got, Selena said, but you already have one. And we'll do a little comparison. But I just wanted to quickly have a look at the difference in the screen because I think this is the normal size screen. So this is the one that I did in the last stream. So this screen, this is the entire screen, right? If we compare it to the original screen is that square, whereas the AMOLED touchscreen has a larger one. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's a much larger screen. The reason I bring this up is because I remember when I was doing this one, I had to look at the back of the top of the shell. So this one, I had to look at the back of it, and yeah, this little bit down here, this screen here would not fit onto the back of this one. So if you're gonna use an original shell, like this one, for instance, where is it? Like this one, for instance, the new AMOLED screen is not gonna fit in it. But I'm pretty confident that the old screen is gonna fit into this one very nicely. Like this looks almost identical. I think it is identical. Like I genuinely do not see any difference. Which is good because I don't want to put another AMOLED screen into this. I want to use an original screen. I'm not gonna use this one because the polarizer on this screen is gone. This screen is fine, so I'm gonna use the screen on this one. Anyways, so that's the shell, but also I know Selena said, but don't you have that already? You're talking about this one. Let me just give it a bit of a wipe. It's just a bit. It's just not quite presentable. So I don't know if it shows on the screen, but like I think this is this is the Retroid Pocket Classic. Retroid Pocket Classic, yeah. This is an Android device. This one I think is closer to the actual original Pikachu edition of the Game Boy Color, whereas this one that I've got here is like I think it's just more mustardy. They're not the same. Trust me, maybe it's just not showing on the stream. Like in person, this is definitely it's darker. You know, it's more mustard, like dark mustard color. It's very subtle. Whereas this is yellow, you know. So yeah. This is also like a $300 device. This you can do everything with this pretty much. Whereas with the Game Boy Color, you can only do Game Boy Color. But once I put it together, we'll do a little comparison. But let's have a look at the back as well. So see, even the back is more. I don't know. I never had the original Pikachu edition. I've never even seen it in person. I don't think I've seen photos of it. But yeah, the Retroid one is lighter. Is definitely lighter. Whereas the shell that I've got for the Game Boy Color is more like a navy blue. So, I mean, I only paid like $10 for this, so I'm not super I'm not even upset about it. Like it's fine. I don't really care. It comes with membranes and button membranes, and it comes with custom color buttons as well, which is cool. So once we put it all together, we'll do a little comparison. I'll put this on the side for now, and it comes with a little screen, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna use. Oh no, I probably should use it. I mean, I can pop this screen out, but I kind of don't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, because if I'm taking out the LCD, the cover screen is also gonna come off. So I might as well just use that one, and just keep this as maybe like a bit of a backup, because it's essentially the same color. It's essentially the same thing. So let's see if it fits on here. Like if I put it Yeah, it fits perfectly on here. So yeah, I might just. I mean, I'll see how it goes. I'll put it on the side for now, and yeah. So yeah, that's what's happening today. I'll put this to the side. I won't be needing this at the moment, so let's just not make a big mess. Um, and the other thing I want to talk about is this little thing that I got. This is the TrimUI Brick, and it plays games. Um, it's it's pretty cool. I'll bring it up a little bit so you can see it a bit better. I mean, I've shown you this before, Selena. Anyways, you've seen this, but I just love how this feels. I'm this isn't this isn't a device that I would use around the house. If I know when I go traveling, I'm definitely gonna take this with me because it will fit so easily into my pocket or even in like a little backpack or something. But I'm thinking of like putting it in my pocket. Like I'll say this: the reason I bought and I'm actually thinking about selling this because I genuinely don't use this any like at all. It's just sitting on my shelf and it's just eating dust. And I mean, it looks pretty, so that's nice. But um, the reason I bought this Retroid Pocket Classic is because I wanted the sort of like um, a modern Game Boy to have with me. But the problem is, like, I can play Game Boy, like if I'm playing Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance or whatever, like those games, like if I want to play at home, I'll just use my Steam Deck. It's it's so much nicer. I actually set up Battle on my Steam Deck the other day, and it syncs with all the other devices, like with the Trim UI Brick, with those clamshells, like the Ambernic RG35XXSP and the RG34XXSP. They all have the same operating system. So if I'm playing a game on here, and I showed you, Selena, how this works. If I'm playing a game on here, say I'm playing, I don't know, Batman Begins, and I'm done, whatever. I close it. Like it will automatically get saved to my computer, so it's connected to my computer through the internet, and it will automatically save my files onto my computer. And then when I pick up my Steam Deck and I launch the same game, it will pick up where I left off on here, right? So that's a big positive. I can't do that with this because this one runs Android, um, and plus, like it's just it's just so much bigger. Like it, I wanted a device like this so that if I'm going somewhere, if I'm going to Sydney or Melbourne, or if I'm going traveling anywhere, I can just put this in my pocket, and I can like if I'm getting on the train or something, I can just put it in my pocket, and it doesn't take a whole lot of space. And like also getting in and out of games is so easy, you know. Like with this one, it's Android. Like it's not super difficult, but the experience on the brick is so much faster and so much easier, and it's also so much cheaper. If anything happens to this, it's like I paid like $60 for this or $70 for this. Like, I'm not saying that's nothing. But it's better than $300. Um, if anything happens to this, I'm out $300. If anything happens to this, it's $60. So just different use cases, and this one just fits the mold a lot better. So yeah, I've been thinking about maybe selling this. And the other thing is, like, I can't, like with these devices, I kind of want to make videos with like out of them. I want to make like guides and things. This runs Android. Like I don't really know what video I can make using this. You can't really do much with it. It's pretty straightforward. uh yeah, I've got big problems. So that's why, um, yeah, I'm liking the brick at the moment a lot better. I like the fact that it's got like a little button on the side, like the old school iPhones. I don't know if you remember, like they had like a little rocker to put things in mute, like straight away. So what you do with this is just like you literally just push it down, and it'll put the device to like it can mute it, straight away, or it can just do other things. You can set it up so it does other things, but I've just set it to just completely cut out sound. So again, I'm thinking like if I'm on the plane, or if I'm at the airport, or if I'm on the train or something, and I need to pay attention to what's going on around me, or if I realize, oh shit, like it's too loud, I can just straight away just push this down, just push this button down, and it will just straight away put it to mute. And then when it's safe, I can just put it back on. So that's my thinking. And it's also got like LED lights, which is pretty cool. I don't know, maybe we'll come back to this a little bit later. I kind of want to get into the Game Boy Color stuff. So, I might just put this over here because, yeah, like I said, we'll come back to it. So, this one is dead. Is dead. And I want to see if I can fix it. So yeah, let's open it up. Put this on here. We're gonna need some tweezers. I know I'm gonna need these ones, so I'll take them out. This one. And now I always forget what I need. Okay, so 3-sided. Yeah. Okay. I think it's this one. No, that's 4-sided, but I'm gonna need that later, so I'll leave that to the side. I think it's this one. Yeah. All right, let's try. Let's see. You know what? Actually, I want to get a little piece of bubble wrap to lay this on, because I don't want to damage the. Whoopsie. I don't want to damage the buttons. So. All right. I have ordered so much crap lately that I've like my house is just full of this bubble wrap shit. Like I want to say is a problem, but it's not, because like it's fun. All right, let's open this up. I always forget it's left, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So go left. Yep. And open this up. Alright, almost there. So we need to open that one as well. Yep. Oh, that one came right out. Alright, we'll try to keep things as organized as possible. And then there's these two battery compartment screws that need to also come out. So we'll do that. I think these are the same. Yeah. I always forget which ones. I think it's the 3 screws inside that are different to the ones outside. So we also need to keep them separate. Alright, take this out. Now this should come right out easily, I think. Yep, there we go. I might just put these screws here. Now the shell that I got does come with its own screws. I've noticed it has like its own screws. So like when I use the yellow shell, I'm not gonna use the original screws because they might not fit and they might break they might do damage. So I'll keep them. I'm sure like in the future I'll be using them. I just love like how much you get when you order this stuff from AliExpress. Like I wonder how much they make from this. You know, like this thing cost me what, like $11. That's Australian. So you know, I'm assuming their bigger market is like the US. Um, like that's nothing, you know. So how much does it cost them to make this? So would they got like some kind of 3D printer and they just basically print stuff to order, because it wouldn't take long to print this, you know. Um, all right, this has come out, and then we just need to make sure we disconnect the screen. So this one and the one on the left as well. I like using the tweezers on this side because they just make things easier. And then it should come right out. That ribbon cable for the screen should come out, and that's about it. So that's it. We're good for now. I'm gonna put this on the side for the minute, and we will come back to it. Last time I remember I got really confused because essentially I was putting things everywhere, and I ended up getting confused with like which like screw was for which Game Boy Color or whatever. Like it was just a mess. So not doing that again. So everything to do with the old shells will go on this side. Everything to do with the new shell will go on this side. So let's do that now. So old shell is all here. New shell is going to go over there. All right. So this is... So what happened last time? I think what happened was I ended up... Not somehow. I was trying to solder the little red wire onto the power board. And I ended up doing it. I think my soldering iron hit the actual power switch and has done some damage. But before I get into that, I want to actually have a look and see if there's any physical damage that I may have caused to it. Because I remember I tried to put screwdrivers into this hole here and this hole here in order to keep the case down. And I think I may have put too much pressure on it, and maybe I've actually physically broken something. It's a high possibility. So yeah, that's a bit of a thing. But yeah, I just want to do a quick. Make a quick look-see to see if there's anything broken. If there's any cracks or anything like that. Especially around these areas. I don't see anything there. On this side, I don't see anything there either. Like it looks fine, you know. Let's have a look at the back. No. I can't see anything. I can't see any cracks or anything like that. I could probably do a bit of cleaning on this side. Is that the one you put pressure on? Yeah, this is the one. This is the one I broke. Unfortunately. Why is the lights on the... Oh, because if it sits like this, it will come back this way, so the light will actually stick out the other end. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think the problem is like anything cracked. I think it's just this bit. So what I'm thinking is, I don't know if I can get this on camera, but if maybe you can see it, the spot where I was trying to solder the red wire onto, It's this one. Let me see if I can demonstrate. It's this one here. It's the third one. So the solder on that one looks a little bit fucked up. So I'm thinking of carefully resoldering it so that it looks a little bit nicer. And then trying it. I think that's the first step. Because I really do think that's where the problem is. If that doesn't work, I want to essentially remove this power switch and take a closer look at it, which is really exciting. Like, I'm not hoping for that because obviously I just want this to work, but I wouldn't be completely disappointed if I have to take this off because I really want to have a look at it and see what's going on with it. So yeah, now I'm just gonna put this on the side here. I'm not gonna need it. So let's get the soldering iron out. Let's get the tools out. I really want to get a better soldering iron station. This is like, it's really annoying. I need to figure something out. So, all right. So this is my, just so people can see what I'm dealing with here. This is where I put all my soldering stuff. This is some flex. I don't think I'll use that one because I like a bit of precision with this one, especially, oh shit. Especially because it's such a small area, I think I'm gonna need to use the syringe. Like, I think that's gonna be a better experience. I'm also gonna use a bit of this electric, what do we call this? I don't know what this is called, but essentially this helps clean up solder off a PCB. So I'll put that in there as well. I should not be keeping this stuff in here. This is all crap. I'll put them over there for now. Same as these guys. These are not crap. These are a special screwdrivers to open old game cartridges like Game Boy Color, Game Boy DMG, like Genesis and stuff like that. These are batteries for game cartridges. Sometimes you need to redo them. This is a toothbrush for cleaning. I might actually keep that out. Maybe I'll do a bit of a deeper cleaning. I am going to need this, and I am going to need this, and the other part I've already taken out. So the rest of these guys can just go in here. And let's just set some things up. This one is still heating up. But yeah, that's where we're at in life. Now, does this? No, that's stupid. All right. Or maybe it goes in that. No. Okay. I don't know how to make this stick. Like, or maybe it's this way. No, it's definitely this way. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be a little bit more permanent because it just sort of falls out. But that's not a big deal. I'm gonna put the needle in here. I just need to get some something for cleaning. I just want to squeeze out some of this old flux because it might be a bit dry and it might not do what I want it to do. So it's very sticky. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, all right, put that over there. Nope, I'm not putting it. Oh, God. All right, so flux is sitting here. This is what we're working with. I will not be needing, sorry, I'm just trying to get organized just so I know what I'm doing. Just putting things in front of me that I need right now. So these batteries, for instance, can go somewhere else. Yeah. How about I start with a bit of cleaning? So I'll just spray. This is just isopropyl alcohol, 99.8%. So I'll start with the top bit here, and then I'm gonna use the toothbrush to just especially on the part of the switch, just give it a brush, and hopefully maybe that will help. But while we're here, we'll just give the rest of it a bit of a brush as well. Oh, this is so satisfying. I love cleaning. I know Selena loves cleaning as well. She's always cleaning. Alright. That's a lie. She doesn't like cleaning. Okay. Alright, I think that's fine. This is a proper toothbrush because, yeah, that's what I had lying around. Ideally, you want to get a softer brush so that it, doesn't potentially damage your electronics. But I'm being very gentle, like I'm not going super hard, I think down the line I might pick up a proper cleaning brush for this stuff, but like this is fine. And I'm just gonna use a Q-tip to really then dig into some of the nooks and crannies of this thing. And this side as well. It's this bit, there's a lot of yellowing going on this side that I didn't really pay attention to last time. And last time I did clean this part, but I guess it wasn't enough. You love cleaning? Oh, you don't need to lie to me. It's fine. It's okay. All right. All right, and then we'll just do the other side as well. So I think particularly this bit, there's a bit of yellowing on that, so just get rid of that. Okay, and a little bit more, and then let's just yeah, that's fine. All right. All right, cool. I mean, this isn't particularly a dirty unit, so I just wanted to give it a bit of a clean whilst it's open. I always like whenever I open these like PCBs, I always just give it a quick clean and a bit of a wipe, just because it's open. Like you might as well, Why not? All right, we don't need the brush anymore, at least for now. I'll put that away. We don't need the isopropyl alcohol. Put that away. Q-tips, they can just sit up here for the minute. And so yeah. just gonna clean my soldering iron a little bit. Last time I forgot to clean it, which I'm really ashamed of. I think it looks a bit better. It looks awful actually. But it's fine. It's okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna grab my air blower. Sorry, this might get a little bit loud, guys. I apologize. I just want to just blow this a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. Biscuit hated it. She like, fuck this. She ran away. All right. I hate that there's fluff at the end of this thing. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. This is yeah. Should I get the third arm? What do you think? The third arm was that tentacle thing with the extra arms and the magnifying glass. All right, we'll grab it. It's just a bit large. So, but I mean, you're right. It will help me see a lot better. So. Let's give it a go. I have a lot more room to work with on this table, so I'm not super fussed about that. When I was sitting at my desk, I barely had any room. Like it was so hard to do anything. All right, just balance this right. So this is going to be a bit awkward, but let's figure this out somehow. So where do we put this? On this side. And then just to hold it in place like that. And oh, that's... You guys can't see it, but I promise you it's... Maybe I can sort of try and show you. Like, yeah, you can sort of see, like, it's just... Oh God, it's just it doesn't focus properly. I suppose I'm trying to. It does make it easier in person, you know, which I like. And the other thing is, like, I do have a light here which I might use as well. Get it right on top of it. Big difference? You think so? I don't know. Did you see it in person when I did it? Did you ever see it in person? I don't think so. All right, enough dilly-dally. Let's do this. So I'm just gonna put a bit of flux on the... Oh my gosh, I can actually see. I just paid like close attention to... Yeah, this power supply is no bueno. Oh my God. It's actually like, I've actually punked, like, there's holes in it. There's actually holes in it. So I don't think I can fix this. I wonder if I can order the power switch on AliExpress for the Game Boy Color. Let's have a look. Game Boy Color power regulator. Is that what I'm looking for? volume switch for Game Boy. No, I'm not looking for the volume switch. I'm looking for the low power digital volume amplifier. No. Let's say regulator circuit. Ah, oh my gosh! I can actually see this is interesting because I found this thing that essentially changes the power to well that goes at the bottom and it's for lithium battery. Never mind. Um, what about this one? Yeah, this is what I want. This is what I need. So if I can't fix this here, I can actually order this part, which is only like $2. I can actually fix it. Um, and when would it get delivered? September, so it will get here in a month. All right, I feel I feel better about this now. But honestly, I don't like. I wish I could show you guys. There's there's actually a hole at the back of this power regulator. Let me see. Let me try again. Let me see. Ah! It rolled away. Can I take a photo? Yeah, I'll take a photo. I'll show you. But I'm just trying to. This is the best I can do on stream right now. Oh, you mean take a photo and then put it on stream? That's a great idea, actually. Let me see if I can do that. All right. Oh my God. All right. That's such a good idea. All right, let me put this on the side for the minute so I can show everyone what I did to this poor power regulator last time. It's horrible. Oh boy. Okay. Um, oh my lord, that looks absolutely horrible. Um, okay. Let's go in here and image. Oh god. Oh, that's massive. All right, let's just calm down. Calm down. Too big. All right, this is. Can you see? Can you see it? Can you see that hole towards the middle of it? That's how I do. That's so bad. Oh my gosh. All right, so what do you think? Should I try and see if I can fix this, or should I just remove the power regulator? I might just put this on the side as a point of reference for people that come in to see what I'm doing. Um, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not. I'm actually not embarrassed. Like, what? The first time trying to do something, and you know what? I actually succeeded. I did fuck up one thing, but all right, we'll put. I don't know why this makes me laugh. It just it looks so sad. All right, how does that look? And maybe I'll put a little text here as well. And it says, you can say, why is this making me laugh so much? It's so stupid. This is so dumb. All right, so this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. So what do you think? Should I try and see if I can fix it, or should I just skip it? Should I just remove it and order the regulator on AliExpress? I just really don't think I can. There's any point. I mean, you know what? I'm here already. I might as well give it a go. Like, what's the worst that can happen, right? The worst that can happen is that like I'd actually do some like more damage to the PCB, which like I really shouldn't. I think I'll be fine. You know. So I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go, and hopefully we are a-okay. I do need some solder actually. I didn't get solder out. Oh god, I hate this soldering station. Just stay. All right. I might just turn this a little bit so I can see it better. There we go. Okay. Let's put some flux on here. Oh, I can't believe how bad it looks. Yep. That should be fine. Ooh. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just a little bit of solder from here. Sorry about the smoke. And I'm going to attempt and not make it worse. Where's the solder? Oh, there it is. Oh, whoopsie. I pressed that button by accident. Oh, this is so annoying. Get closer. Ooh! Alright. This is a bit of an operation here, so. Okay. The solder is on this side of the iron, so I need to turn it that way. Oh my god. No way. I think I made it worse. I think I hit the back of it again. You know, with the magnifying glass, it just fucks with my sense of perception. And so yeah, I definitely hit the back of it again. Let me take a pic. The photo actually really helps to see it better. So let me have another look. I need more light on it. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a bit dramatic. Maybe just want some more light. Okay, let's have a look here. My lens needs cleaning? No, trust me, my lens is fine. I'm just trying to take a close-up of a close-up. There's not enough light. Let's just take a shot and see if it fixes it. It doesn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit the back of the PCB, the power regulator again. And I am fairly certain that the power regulator is now completely fucked. And that's very likely the reason this isn't working anymore. Because the damage is quite extensive. I really hate how short this this light is. Like, I really wish it was a bit... Or maybe I can have it the other way around. Maybe if I put it this way. Like that. And just turn this. I'm really struggling here. Alright, come on. You need to go in here. Okay. Am I too rough with this? I don't think so. I just want to be able to see it. I don't think I'm asking for too much here. Okay, here we go. That's a better angle. My light is about to die. That's okay. You know what? I might just get rid of this. It's not really doing anything anyways. Okay. This is the worst third arm of... I mean, this is the only third arm I've ever used, but it's so shit. It does what I need it to do. That's fine. But we'll just put it on the side for now, just to make some more room. And I just want to see from this angle. I just need more light. That's my issue. I don't have enough light. So if we go about it this way. Yeah. All right. Look, I'm going to try and see if I can fix it. But I am like 95% sure that power capacitor is gone. Yeah. So I might just quickly order that one. I might order maybe 3. Just in case I fuck up a few of them. So what this comes to, how much? How much? Summary, $4? What? That can't be right. Okay. Yep, better not open my PayPal on stream. People might take my card. All right. Well, that means we can move on from this bit fairly quickly. I still don't know how much I paid for this, by the way. Like, it was like $9 total, and then like shipping $9. So it's like, well, what is it? Is it $10 total or is it $9? I don't understand. $15. So if I show, so you can see the one I've put on the screen, that's the one I've got. This is what a healthy one is meant to look like. I mean, I do have other Game Boy Color PCBs sitting here. I don't want to open it up and all that, but you can clearly see it's a lot cleaner than what I've got on the screen. So, um, I mean, that's a bit of a shame, but like I said, it's you learn. So hopefully, when I get the actual, when I get the replacement, I can fix it. Yeah, I don't like this magnifying glass because it really messes with my sense of perception. It's like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how close I am to the actual board. Um, it's good to just to see what's happening, but when I'm actually doing soldering, it's not helpful. It's like what happened today was I accidentally hit the the power capacitor, not the capacitor, the regulator, because I didn't know how close I was to it. So yeah, that's something to learn. Also, I think I want to get the tip of this soldering iron that I've got is, I think, is too big for the job that I'm trying to do. This is a really small space, and I feel like I need like a pointier tip to do this. So I might look into that as well later to see if I can get something on AliExpress. Um, but while we're here, I'm gonna try and see. Yeah, I think. But how funny would it be if like this works now, right? Like that would be hilarious. Like if I plug this in and it's like, yeah, we're good. It's like, bro, you look horrible. Look at you. You need help, but you still work. And honestly, like what this Game Boy Color was made in 19. When was this made in? Whoopsie, all the shit just fell out. It was made in uh 1998. Like back in those days, this stuff was built to last. I don't know if it was built to last soldering iron, but we're gonna find out. All right, I guess we do need this. So yeah, let's give it a go. Now, if this doesn't work, I'm not gonna keep trying because I really don't want to damage the PCB any further. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to basically remove the um, the regulator and put it away. I did just order some replacement regulators, and yeah, um, I'm just gonna leave it until I get the correct parts, and I'm also gonna order like a um, so maybe like a soldering iron tip that's a little bit thinner, so that it's not so close to everything. Um, so that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. We just put this together here now. Um, do I want to connect the? Do I want to? No, I'm not going to connect that because we're still doing a bit of reshelling here, so that's going to stay there. Um, I suppose the only thing left is putting this together and seeing if it will power on, which I don't think it will, but crazier things have happened, hey? Okay, battery number 1, battery number 2. All right, am I ready to be hurt? Oh yeah, this is cooked. This is completely cooked. It's not. It's not doing anything. Yeah. All right. Good. Okay. We know what's happening. We know what's up. So that's that. Also, the problem is not these batteries. Last time, I was trying to get the other projects that I was doing with dead batteries, and I was like, "Fuck! Why isn't this working?" Yeah, we use fresh batteries. These are definitely not dead. They're fine. But let's do let's remove the power regulator. Okay, so we're gonna remove that, and then I'm gonna put this PCB in here. So that's the plan. Okay, I do need a bit of a break. What's the time now? It's 6 o'clock. So what I've been streaming for like almost an hour now. I need a bit of a break. I just need to go like get a drink or maybe make a tea or something. And yeah, I'll be back. Just a couple of minutes. So don't go anywhere. Now I just learned this. You can start a break. So we'll do it for 1 minute. No, I'll put it for 3 minutes. If I come back earlier, I'll end it earlier. All right, I'll be back. That's great. Fix me. I'll put it in the middle. No, that's fine. Where it is. All right, I'll be back. Oh, look at that. It ran for 3 minutes. I guess I just saw that pop up say resume break over or something. I don't know what it was saying. But yeah, so Just to recap, what I'm doing now is I'm going to remove the power regulator because it's damaged, and I've ordered a couple of new ones. Um, so yeah, all I need to do now. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at it to see what I need to do exactly. I wish I had another light, maybe like up this way. Anyways, um, so it looks like there is. It looks like there are 6 um 6 points. No, I don't think. Yeah, it looks like there are 6 points that need to be removed. And then it should pop right out. Like it should just come off, right? Should I just watch a video real quick to see how it's done? Just in case. I've never done this before, so I think... Whoopsie. I'm going to have to cut that bit out. Yeah, I think it'd be good to just have a look. All right. Game Boy Color power switch replacement. "16 minutes."
Hey folks, welcome to another retrospective video.
I'm just gonna mute it. All right, let's see. Let's watch together. Bro, I don't care about unboxing. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, looks like he's got the same problem as me. No, his looks fine. Fine. All right. Blah 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 blah. Is he actually going to change the regulator, or is he just changing the switch? Yeah, cleaning, blah blah blah. See, this is why. Oh, interesting. So this is it's so funny. So this is the case that he's got. I think this is the same one as what I got, but in the video it looks a little bit more yellow. I wonder if this is the like original Game Boy Color, the Pikachu edition. I'm not sure. I've muted his video, so I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I think he's taking it out. See, guys, this is why you need to put chapters in your video, so that people can. This doesn't become a problem. This looks like the original edition. Let's see. Yeah. What? He didn't show how he removed it. That's just great. Let's see if we can find another video. I'm gonna put in power regulator. Let's get a little bit more specific with our search. Power regulator replacement. Let's see. Ooh, this is a power regulator upgrade. It's a short. No. Can you speed up shorts? Okay, that's fine. Installing a new IPS screen. Yep. Press the top right corner. Nope. Doesn't do it. Replacing the capacitor. Nope, I don't need the capacitor replaced. Oh, what the hell? I just want the Did I miss it while I was trying to fast forward? So that's the capacitor. That's not the regulator. Was that the regulator? No, he's removing these ones. He's just removed. That's a capacitor. And he's just removed that one. That's a capacitor. He's replaced it. And that's it? That's people are so stupid. No, I shouldn't say that. They're not stupid. They just don't title their things properly. Or do you know what? It's also very possible that that thing that I'm trying to replace is not called a regulator. Maybe it's called something else. So let's double check. What did I actually buy just now? It's called the power switch. It's just called the power switch. So maybe that's not the regulator. Maybe it's just called the power switch. So Game Boy Color power switch replacement. This might be it. Does he have... Nope. Open it. Let's see. Didn't we just watch this? No, this is a different one. Yep. Unhook the screen. Good boy. That's a nasty Game Boy Color, by the way. Needs a bit of a clean. Okay, he's gonna fix the spring. Can you just show me how to remove the power switch, honestly? Is this what people do when they watch my videos? Like, do I just ramble on and like shut the fuck up and just show me what I want to see? I mean, how long is this video? 9-10 minutes? Yeah, he's trying to get that YouTube ad money. Okay, I'll say this. I'll be honest. When it comes to my videos, I actually do try to make it as short as possible when I make my videos. Like, if I could get away with showing everything that I want to show properly the way I want to show it in, say, 5 minutes, I would do it in 5 minutes. I don't care if it's not 8. Like, I don't really care if I don't hit that 8-minute mark. So, just putting it out there. So he did all of that. It didn't work. Now he's finally going to change the switch. Okay. I would expect to find either no connection in the off state or a connection that changes when the switch is flipped. Very interesting. Let's try this. This is very interesting. I'm sorry, Mr. YouTuber. I take it back. You are a very smart man. I'm very stupid. I learned something from you. He's putting them positive and negative. Okay. All right, got it. Let's put this on this side so we don't burn our cables. Just put the reference point here. Yep. All right, so positive and negative, nothing. And if I okay, so I'm not getting anything when I flip the switch. let's switch these around. Because if I get some kind of reading here, that means the power switch is fine. But I am not getting anything. Okay, so let's see what happens with him. He's moving it around. All right, got it. Wait, let's go that way. All right, so if I put this here. Nope, don't get anything. No. What? What is that? Okay. Yeah, I think this is cooked. I mean, I knew that, but this just confirms it, right? I need to watch this video with sound later on. Okay, so get tweezers. Oh, really? That just comes off? That can't be right. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's just getting under it. I can't really see what he's doing. Oh, he missed it. All right. Okay, I know what he's doing. So essentially, what he's done is he's used this, what do we call this? I forget what it's called, but he uses this tool to find out if this power switch, power point, is still able to run electricity through it. And because he didn't get any reading, he's confirmed that there's something wrong with this power switch. So then he wants to change it, and that's what I'm doing as well. So what he's done is he's actually gotten under it with a pair of tweezers. So then let's see if we can just, yeah, this is going to be very tricky. I don't want to touch it because it's going to burn me. But I do want to be able to just lift it. Did I turn this off? No. This thing is not on. Okay, now we're on. Okay, another way of doing this instead of going for power is by using this bit. This essentially sucks in, it just cleans up solder, this little ribbon. I do need to cut it first, so I'll just go and get a pair of scissors and Because what I'm thinking is if I can just remove the solder, then like I won't need to put pressure on it. The solder will just come off and yeah. So let's see what happens. Oh! Shit. Almost dropped it. Okay, let's start from the top. I think I got it. Let's see if we can lift that side of the power switch. No. No, I've cleaned it out. Yeah, I can see I've cleaned it out. So it's just maybe I just need to do the rest now. So I might even do the side here because I think there's a bit of solder on this side as well. So let's see how we go. Oh, this happens sometimes when you don't take it off quickly. I think I got him. Okay. Let's see if we can. I just don't want to. Oh yeah, I can see it moving. So if I can just get under it. All right. Let's just clean up the rest of the solder. It might make it easier. Yeah. I think I've got them all. Should be. It's actually moving now, which is a step in the right direction. Yep, this side has come off completely. All right, let's try and clean up the other side now. So this side of the power switch as well. Okay. Oopsie. All right, let's see if it'll come off now. Yeah, it's definitely flimsier now. It's way looser. My issue is that it's still sort of in there. So this side has definitely come off. I can see it. I think I understand what that guy in the video is trying to do. He's getting his tweezers right under the power supply, the power switch, and then using the soldering iron to basically soften the the solder on the back of this plate, and then it just came right off. So I might try and do the same, because I can definitely feel it moving. Not with this in my hand though. Let me see what happens if I just put the soldering iron on here. Oh, I forgot. I've got a tool just for this. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I've never actually used it. This thing. I have never used this, but apparently it's for sucking solder. Like that. Let's see if it'll work. That'd be cool. That's something new. I don't think this is how you use it, but I don't think it worked. Oh gosh. Let's find out. Oh, it's definitely flimsier. There's still a bit of solder on this. Yeah, that worked much better. I love the fact that there's so many different ways of doing this. You could just go full power, or you could, you know, use a bit of, like, you know, just be a little bit more diplomatic about it. That guy in the video was like, he went basically full power. This just does not want to budge at all. Like, at all. So I might have to do what he's done. I might have to try and get under it. All right. I am under it. Oh, shit. Almost there. Got it. Woo! Got it. Whew. Hopefully I didn't do too much damage to the PCB, but man, this poor power switch. I did a good number to this one. I don't know if you guys can see, like, it's fucked. All right, so that's done. Now, I did order a few of these ones, some brand new ones. They call it version 2. I don't know whatever that means, but essentially, yeah, I'll have to resolder this back onto this side of the PCB. It looks fine. Like, honestly, it looks fine. I might just clean it up a little bit more, and then we'll start reshelling. We'll start doing a bit of, we'll start putting it in here with the screen and everything. So I'll use a bit of flux. Actually, I might use the other, no, we'll just use this one. It's here now. I'll just use a bit of flux, and then give it a clean. Use a bit of isopropyl alcohol to clean it, and we're done with this bit. I actually quite like this. I learned quite a bit. I actually had to change, take off the power switch of the Game Boy Color. If I can manage to get it to work when I get the replacements, that's a win for me. Like I can say I've successfully fixed the power problem that I caused. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out of that, but I'm just saying I learned something. All right, this shouldn't be too bad. Yep, I think we're good. Just want to... This side is a little bit... It looks a bit weird. The one on this side, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, it looks a bit... no, maybe not too close. Yeah. It just doesn't look as pretty. But we're not here for pretty. We're here for functional. All right. That's interesting because I'm looking at it, and so if this sits on it like this, right? I must have, oh yeah. I must have taken off the entire... I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Okay, let me explain what I'm seeing here. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but each of these holes where you place the I suppose the ends of the power supply, not the supply, the power control, or whatever you want to call it, this thing, has a little silver seating under it. Number 3 doesn't have that, and I just noticed that, like, it's still attached to the one that I took off. So I wonder if I need to, if that's just a bit of solder, or or like, as in, if it's if that's just solder, then I'll just solder it and it'll be fine. Or if it's not, if it's something that actually needs to be placed on the PCB and then you solder your things onto that, then I'm in a bit of trouble. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Let me just have a look at the images of the replacement parts that I've ordered. I think it's just a bit of solder. Place the switch. So it says clean the pads. Here, this is what I'm looking at. It says clean the pads first. So what I'm talking about is this number 3 here. You can see how there's a bit of like, oops, there's a bit of like, I think that's solder that's on there, and mine doesn't have that. So I think it's just solder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a bit of solder. That's so weird. It says place the switch on the main board, make the top edge of the switch. Make the top edge of the switchboard along with the main. Oh, this is different. Oh, I see. So you put a PCB onto the switchboard and then you put the switch on it. Soldering the switch on the board. So that's the board, you sit it on there, and then you solder the switch onto that. I wonder if that's going to cause problems with the case then. Anyways, that's for me to figure out. Like, I'm going to do a bit of research and find out. Obviously, I'm not throwing this away. I'm going to keep it. It's going to sit on the old side of the table. I am not going to need ironing, solder, and things like that. So I'm going to turn all that off and put it away just to clear a bit of room. I'm also going to take a quick break while I do this stuff. So I will be right back. Just make it a 1-minute break. All right, I think we're back. Yep, are we good? Let's have a look. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so... All right, what we're doing now, we're going to do a bit of reshelling. So this PCB, oh, I just noticed I burnt this side of the cartridge reader. Should be fine. I'll just quickly clean this actually, give it a bit of a clean, and then I'll put it away because I did put some flux on it. So we'll just quickly give that a bit of a spray and get the Q-tip and just clean that up a bit. All right, and then we'll just let it dry over here. So that's fine. Okay. All right, first thing I need to do actually is to remove the screen on this one. I might just remove all of the bits and bobs. This is such a clean Game Boy Color that I got. I'm actually so pleased with this one. I got it in Japan for like $50, which is like a steal. So the way this works is like when you get to this point of the Game Boy Color and you want to remove the screen, all you have to do is just do a bit of twisting and turning. Now, mine is coming off very easily. You can, I don't know if you heard it. You hear like a little thing. Um, and then if you've never removed it before, it might be a little bit more resistant to what you're doing. But if you've done it before, it should sort of pop right out. And then once you get a little edge opening, just sort of use your finger to just like just mm, just get it out of the out of the shell. You don't want to do this too hard because you don't want to damage the shell. So I'm just gonna do that one more time and just gonna use my thumb to get under the screen, and it once you pop it out, like once you get two sides out, it's super easy to just remove it. I'm not gonna get too iffy with this. I don't want to damage it. I might just give it a quick wipe though, just so there is no sort of fluff or anything on it, or any smudge marks or anything. God, that looks gorgeous. Honestly, that's a little LCD screen. That's beautiful. Unbelievable. All right, we'll just sit that on the side here, face down, onto my little microfiber cloth. Now, the other thing I was talking about at the beginning is that the replacement shell that I've got is actually comes with the screen protector, let's call it, of the LCD, and I thought maybe I should use the original, but I kind of feel like I might break it, and this is the original. This is the original. I don't want to damage that. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'll just put it on the side, and I'll use the one that it came with. It's just a little screen, like it shouldn't really matter. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is a really satisfying part. You just need to remove the. I don't have any nails, so I might have to use my tweezers. You just need to remove the little adhesive from the back. Oops. And it will just come right off like that. And I tested it before. Actually, let's make sure this is clean before we. Just want to make sure there's no like, because once this goes in, it's gonna be. I suppose you can just always take out the screen and just give it a wipe, but I can just see there's a bit of I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a bit of like a, yeah, just there. There's a little mark over there. I think it's just something that's on the screen. I can't really clean it, so yeah. Anyways, I think I should place this and then I can do a bit of cleaning later. So this should fit right in. I mean, I tested it before. I'm going to start from the top. I'll place the top bit first, and then the rest should just fall into place like that. And now it's sitting in there perfectly. Yeah. That's really annoying me, this little bit. Because this old ass screen doesn't have it. But this brand new one. Disappointing. But you know what? Like I said, I paid what, $10 for this, so who cares, right? I think there's another little piece of plastic that I can remove. I just love this little. No? I guess not. Yeah, anyways. Let's put this where it needs to go. The LCD needs to stay protected. But yeah, so from this point on, it's everything just back in reverse. So everything you took off, you either put the screen in here first, the LCD screen, and then put the PCB on top. Oh, actually, we need to put the buttons in there first. So let's do that. I'm not going to use the original membrane and buttons. I'm going to keep them. I'm not even going to use the original screws and stuff. I'll keep them. If I ever want to put things back into that original shell, you know, I'm going to use them. So we'll keep them. I will definitely keep them. All right, let's put this stuff in here. Before I do anything, I'm going to pack these things away so I don't forget and I don't lose anything. Go. I'm actually really happy with the with what I learned tonight about the power control of the Game Boy Color. I am a little bit nervous in terms of whether I've damaged the thing. So I don't know. I need to watch some videos and read some guides and see what other people have done. But anyways, so let's go with this. So we put this in here. We'll put the D-pad in there first. So you'll know which way it needs to go because it has like a little opening which will match the little side here that has like a little thing that, like, if I put it the other way, it's just not going to sit in properly. And then the membrane is also directional, so the holes need to fall into the right poles, I suppose. You want to call them poles or whatever you want to call them. They make it easy. They used to make things, you know, easy to repair. I wonder what the fuck happened. Yeah. Things used to be repairable, which is fun. Isn't this fun? Aren't we having so much fun right now fixing this? Although I feel like maybe in like, I don't know, 20 years or something, some nerd is gonna open up a iPhone 16 Pro Max and be like, "Oh, look at this! It's so repairable. They don't make them like this anymore." Anyways, the screen is okay. So I'm gonna put the screen in here now. It should just fall into place, really. Should not have any issues, hopefully. Yep, that sits in there nicely. It's a little bit wonky. It moves around a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. Compared to this one. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Compared to this one, there is no wiggle. Whereas with this, there's definitely some wiggle. Yeah. Maybe once I put everything together, it will maybe the adhesive what's the word, the sticky stuff that's in the front, maybe it will stick to the front and not move as much, but I can definitely sense it moving right now. Okay, next is the motherboard. Put the speaker in. Let's make sure we don't damage the ribbon. And it should really just fall into place. Like, it's not. Yeah, that's fine. The LED thing. I think this goes. I think it goes in this way. I think. Yep. And the power. The power. I'm not gonna bother with this. Oh, I just don't think it's gonna sit. Okay, let's just try it. I think it sits in this way, or maybe it's this way. Yeah, it's definitely this way. All right, next we need to put the ribbon cable in there. this isn't too hard. You just make sure it goes in, give it a bit of a push, and then lock in the left and right ribbon locking mechanism. I might just use my tweezers just so I don't put too much pressure on it. Because if we damage the ribbon cable, we're in big trouble. All right, so that's in place now. Everything's in place. The only thing left is to take out the screws and start screwing. But before that, I'm gonna put all the original screws in this bag because I don't want to lose them. I just know I'm gonna forget. Like if I don't do it now, I know for a fact that I'm just gonna forget. All right, we'll do that now. And you know what? I'm gonna put this little power control in here as well so that they all stay together. And this little bag can go into this little bag. Come on. Here we go. And now, all right. Okay. So we need to start with the three little ones. So this one, I can use my magnetic screwdriver. I believe these two, so that's 3, and the rest all go on this side. So we'll start with these guys. Okay. We'll start with the right one. This will be interesting to see how well this is gonna sit in the shell. This is a $10 shell from AliExpress, so yeah, interesting times. I mean, for the most part, it seems fine. Honestly, like I don't think this will have too much of trouble. What I find with these things is like they might not look like they're in the right spot, but once you actually like screw things in, sometimes it just falls into place, you know. I might zoom in a little bit more, seeing as I'm not the other way. Here we go. Seeing as I'm not really bringing anything up too much. Maybe I should have done that earlier, actually. Yeah, this is why I've got this bubble wrap. So if I do put a bit of pressure on it, at least I'm not breaking anything, or at least it's on top of a bubble wrap. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I don't know how I feel about this shell, to be honest. I mean, for $10, what do you expect, right? Okay, this screw head is not cutting it. Where's my... Might have to grab something a little bit larger. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think this will cut it. This is a 4-sided screw head. Am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing 4-sided. I don't know what these screws called. I just call them with like the number of sides they've got. This is a 4-sided screw head for 4-sided screws. And then I'm going to use a 3-sided screw head for 3-sided screws. Oh yeah, that's much better. I'm not gonna push it too much down. I just don't trust this to not damage my PCB any more than it's already damaged already. Yeah, that's fine. The last thing is to put this on. I really wish I I really wish the PCB on the one that I had before worked, because I really wanted to see how this looks with the game on and everything. But I guess just have to wait. All right, let's put this bit in with the shell that I got from my OLED. Oh wow! With the OLED mod, the this little piece on the side is really flimsy. It actually comes out very easily. So I'm interested to see how they've tackled this one. So that looks like it's going in. And I think we're good. Yeah. I think that's fine, honestly. It's... Oh, wait, the top bit has come out. Shit. When did that happen? Oh, it's right here. It's a bit of a tight fit, not gonna lie, especially on this side. I just want to know what's stopping it from getting detached. Oh wow, that was very satisfying. I wonder if I can just put this in here like this. No, that's not gonna cut it. All right, let's just do it the right way. Let's remove this. Oh gosh, that's so annoying. All right, I'd have to... There we go. All right, I believe this will sit in here like this. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure. Oh, my camera just died. All right, let me change the battery. Battery. I really think I should invest in one of those like, oh shit, in one of those dummy camera batteries, because did it die or did my camera just heat up? No, I think it actually died. The thing is, I can't check the battery levels with this, but we'll start this up, and I mean, if it dies again, like immediately, we know what the problem is, right? Might just leave that out. Yeah. All right. Might just put this on charge while... what was I saying? Yeah, I need to see which way this goes in. So this is the this is a Game Boy Color in its original glory. It works perfectly. Like it's awesome. And I'm not going to do any mods to this. I'm going to keep this. I just wanted to have a look at it as a point of reference to see how the how this goes in, which looks like it will go in like this. So I think I should do it. Yep, if it just went in. All right. Now this one, as soon as I popped it in like properly, it actually fell into place, which was really satisfying. I'm hoping that I can duplicate that here again with everything in place. Let's zoom out a little bit. What? Why can't I zoom in or out? Sorry guys, just turning off the camera for a second to see what's going on with it. There we go. All right, that's better. I'm curious as to why this doesn't go in on this side. Maybe I'm not putting it incorrectly. Maybe it's actually this way. Right? So, and that one, I mean, that shouldn't really matter. It should just sit there. Oh yeah, definitely. That fit right in. Ah, that was so satisfying. Like putting Lego pieces together. All right, so just need to do the last bit of work here and we're done. I love that. This really like clicky switch. I love that. The OLED case doesn't have that. It's really mushy for some reason. All right, almost done with this. I'm a bit disappointed that it didn't sort of pan out perfectly, but I did say at the start of the stream, like at the end of the day, I actually end up learning about this stuff, you know. I learned that when you're playing around with the power stuff, don't let your solder and iron touch anything to do with the power. Just make sure you're precise. Make sure you have the right tools. I think I'm not shifting the blame here. Obviously, I'm the one who's done this, but if you can have a look on the screen, the guy that says "fix me." If I had the right solder and iron tip, it would have been a much better experience. I just noticed this bit, this one here, is got a big gap in it, whereas here it's actually closed. This one's actually closed. Oh, I see. This might probably have something to do with if you want to do like a USB-C mod or something like that. Anyways, it's a little detail that they've missed, which is stuff that I pay attention to. Again, $10. $10, Surush. This should not really be much of a surprise. You paid $10 for this. Is this the right screwdriver? I don't think so. This is way too small. Did they give me an extra small one? How many more of the long ones do I need? I need 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. How many? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. They gave me an extra small one for some reason. That's really weird. I wonder if it needs to go in a hole somewhere that I missed. But I'm sure I'm fine. I did have 3 screws onto the motherboard. It's sitting in there beautifully. And then the back plate also has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're all going in there very nicely. Actually, Biscuit, calm down, please. I can hear you going crazy for some reason. Ooh. There we go. I'm not gonna push this down too much because don't wanna damage anything. All right, almost there. Yep. Nope. He's a happy chap in there. He's happy. He's happy. This one needs a little bit more, I think. Yep, he's fine. Does the battery thing come out? Does the battery thing come out? What, this bit? Like this? Oh, that's so satisfying. What do you mean, does the battery thing come out? Oh, this bit is... The top bit isn't as tightly screwed on properly, so maybe I need to tighten this bit a little bit more. There we go. That's a bit better. Like the other one kept falling out. Let's try it. This one seems a bit sturdier. It's the... Yeah. No, this one's fine. I mean, it's not going to power on. Oh my god, can you imagine if it just powered on like that? Yeah, no, the battery is much nicer. I'll give him that. The battery compartment on this shell is so much nicer. The power rocker is nice and clicky. I love that. And the buttons, they're actually quite nice. I like them. You know what? This is a much nicer shell than the black one. The shell itself, obviously. Like, this one is a bit mushy. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear the difference, but look, this is what this one sounds like. These are they're the A and B button. My god, Biscuit, calm down. So these are the A and B buttons. That's what they sound like. And then the A and B buttons on the Pikachu edition. Sorry, my cat is going absolutely nuts. I don't know why. And then the D-pad, so yeah, the D-pad on the black one sounds like this. And the D-pad on this one. Yeah, it's I like the quality they've used on the buttons, the membranes, the select and start button. Even like these ones, like the select and start button on these ones don't really show too much, whereas these ones actually stick out really nicely. Yeah. Whereas on this one, they're kind of in the shell. You can still press them. I have no problem pressing them. They're fine, but I don't know. It just feels nicer. Right. So this is what I wanted to show now. As you said, I already have that one. You already have that one. That's what you said, Selena. So let's have a comparison now. This is the Retroid Pocket Classic. You know, this actually looks quite cool. I'm not gonna lie. I wish this worked. I'm half tempted to get the PCB out of this one and put it in here. What do you think? Should I do it? Like the other one? Oh, that's... yeah. I think we need to get rid of Fix Me. He's made his point. Don't ruin it. Oh, I won't ruin it. It'll be very easy. It will just be like replacing it. It'll just be reshelling, you know, just taking out the PCB in here. I don't even have to change the screens, to be honest. Oh, I really want to do it. What do you reckon? Should I do it? I think I should do it. Wait, there's one more thing I need to do. I need to put the I need to put the sticker on the back of this. The sticker that's on here, I need to put the sticker on the back of this one as well. All right. Let's take this out. I kind of really want to see what it would look like with the game on. You know. All right, there we go. Doesn't look too good. I never managed to put the sticker on these things properly. I always find a way to mess it up, but I mean that looks fine. I think I want to do it. I'm just removing some things from the stream. Just get rid of that one. Just get rid of that one. Yeah. All right, let me just clear up my work area a little bit because it's really messy right now. Just put some things away, and because I certainly won't be needing this stuff for the minute. Just put these away, and let me think about it. All right. All right, we've got this is pretty funny. Let me zoom out a little bit. Nope, the other way. Here we go. So we've got and then oh, this is so cool. Is it actually? I don't think so. This is just nerdy shit. This just is. You know, I don't know if it's cool, but it just is. Oh, this feels good. I actually really like the feeling of this. That screen is actually scratched. Like this brand new LCD protector that I put on there, I can actually see it. Like it's got scratches on it. That's horrible. You know what would be cool if look at this. Oh, that's so funny. You can compare the top. And compare the bottom. Sides. It would be cool if I could, like the mod that I did on this one, the AMOLED screen, if I could put that on here. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, it's 7:22. I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. This won't take long. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the PCB out of this one because this one works, and I'm gonna put it in here, and I want to see what it looks like. I really want to see what it looks like. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's put this on the side for the minute, and this is just a matter of changing screws around, like not screws around, just changing the PCB around. This is not going to be an overly complicated procedure. It'll be very easy actually, so I'm not worried about it. Right, so we'll start with these guys. I've taken the batteries out, yes, and that's on off. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to take the PCB out of the one that works, and I'm going to put it in here, and yeah. And that's all there is to it. Am I using the right one? What the fuck? They've actually got the wrong screws. So, okay, so I just noticed here, so the screws at the back of the original case uses the three side screws. Like I need to use the 3-headed screwdriver to get them out. And then the inside screws use the 4-sided screws. Whereas on this one, it's the other way around. That's so weird. I wonder why they decided to do that. But I did check the screws before I took them out. Because the ones on the outside are actually longer than the ones on the inside. The 6 screws on the outside are longer than the 3 screws on the inside. So I'm not sure what's happened here. So let me just take this one out, because I've already got the right screw head. So we will do that. That's really strange. Like really, really strange. I just remembered. Nope. Okay. I should have done this before. I don't know why I didn't think of it. So strange. I'll be legitimately mad though if I put in the one that works in here and like for some reason it doesn't work. Alright, let's take this out. Yep. Yep. Okay. And I know. Yep, they're all out. Yeah, it's going to be the battery side again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's done. Now we need to remove these ones. Such a strange thing. Okie dokie. And disconnect the display cable. And then left side, gently remove and take out the dead PCB. Rest in peace. All right, let's just leave it here for the minute. Just put this on the side. Now we gotta do this one. I'm gonna keep the screw head because that's the one I need to take out the ones on here. So I think this one. Wait. This is a 4-sided one. What the fuck? They're both 4-sided. That's, oh my gosh, what is happening? So these screws that they've given me are all 4-sided. So I could have used the same screw head for all of them. Right. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, it's just a screw. Like, who cares? It's just fascinating. So I need this screw head here. I'm going to put this back. And we'll just put this over here. I was wondering why, like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I unscrew that? Okay. We'll put the old screws on this side so they don't get mixed up. We definitely don't want to mix them up. For sure. Okay, we'll go around this side now. Okay, just check something here. Okay, cool. This should pop right out, and it does. All right, I want to keep this. Yep. So I should have 6 screws. Yep. All right. Need to switch around the screw head again and remove the PCB. I might actually disconnect the screen cable lock, because I really don't want to. I'm not taking any chances with that one. You know. Here we go. Yep. And it should come right out. Yep. There we go. And then we can remove the rest of the screws. So these guys. I'm curious as to why they gave me an extra of those like little ones. It's very strange. All right, now this should come right out. It should. There we go. What's stopping it? Is it the speaker? Yeah. All right, this is my good PCB, so we'll leave it there, and we'll put the shit one, or the dead one, I should say, into the transparent purple Game Boy Color. Okay. Let's just put this on the side. I'm just overwhelming myself with what I'm doing. So, this is the dead one. This is the one that works. And I'm just looking at the power switch, and yeah, it's so much cleaner. It's way cleaner. It's very interesting. I mean, is it? Like, you just don't have to touch the don't have to get the soldering iron to touch it. It should be fine. All right, let's put the screen cable, the ribbon cable. Is it called a ribbon cable or just a screen cable? Goes right in, and just lock it in place. Yep, 1 and 2. Okie dokie. And everything in reverse now. Now I need to use these screws. And for that, I'm going to have to use the 4-headed screw for all of them, because that's what these guys thought is best to do. Let's have a look at this. It's sitting on it like this way. I don't know why the Zelda theme music is stuck in my head. I think that tells me that when I start the Pikachu Game Boy Color, I should test it with the Zelda game. I think that's what it means. That's what I'm understanding out of that. Not gonna put too much pressure on it, just in case. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Now we just have to put the back shell on there. This should go right in, hopefully. I say hopefully. Yep. Have I got the right? Yeah, that's definitely the correct way. Because last time I tried to put this on, I was doing it the wrong way, and it just wouldn't go in. So, just need to make sure. This is really flimsy, the way they've designed it. I really don't like you'll see with this one, it's just gonna fit right in with the original. And I don't think that's too difficult to do. You just gotta get the dimensions right. I think. I don't know anything about 3D printing this stuff. But I would assume that, you know, if you get the correct dimensions, it should just fall into place, I think. But what the hell do I know, right? Because yeah, this is not wanting to detach from the motherboard, which is a bit of a problem because I don't want to put too much pressure on the PCB, and I'm not. Maybe what I should do is just place the LED the infrared no, I need to take this out so I can do it properly. Why is it? Come on, man. There we go. All right. That was nerve-wracking, not gonna lie. It's this little infrared cover that fucks me for some reason. It doesn't sit on there properly. And so yeah, when I put this in, it just doesn't want to play nice. So I think I should have it this time. Nope. Again, it just doesn't want to. It just doesn't want to sit nicely in there for some reason. And I don't know why. Huh. Have I got it in the wrong way? That's a very big possibility. No, it's exactly the same way it's on here. So why won't this just sit in there? When I get it in place, the other side of it pops up. Why is that? All right, let's study this a little bit. So okay, so the bottom is connected properly. It's just this corner. This corner just doesn't want to play nicely for some reason. And it makes it difficult because the battery hinges just don't want to like budge easily, so it's hard to remove the case and put it back in. Oh shit. Okay. Let's put that down. Yeah. Okay. So what's the problem with this? I'm so curious. Like, this is meant to sit in here like this. Like, that's how I see it on here. And that's how it was sitting on it before when I had it in place. So I don't know why suddenly it doesn't want to play nice. All right, let's try again. See, again, that little side I don't understand. Maybe it's the other way. Maybe it's this way. I mean, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I had it right the first time. This doesn't even want to sit in there. Oh, I mean it just did, so. All right, maybe I just had it the wrong way in. Let's find out. Oh my gosh, look at that. It went in. I think. Yep. Cool. So stupid. Ah, boy. All right, let's start screwing. I'm gonna start with the tough corner. Because I feel like if I get that in, then the rest will just sort of fall into place. Before I do this, actually, let's see if this works. Because I really don't want to have to reshell, like open the shell. Yep, lights on. That's all I need to see. Okay, wait, let's see if the screen works. Come on. Yep. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're in. I just need to put the shell in now, and we're fine. Alrighty. One thing I've learned about myself, well, since I've really gotten into doing these things, is my hands are very shaky. I've got like really shaky hands. I don't know why. Am I that old? Is it time for retirement home? Is it? That'd be fun. Alright, the last screw, and then it's just a matter of just sort of tightening things a little bit and making sure things are in the correct place. Okay. Alright. I remember these ones needed a bit of a... Yeah, like that. Oops. Okay. It's sealed. Alright, let's just tighten the rest of them up a little bit, and then it will be time to test. Cool. Alright. Actually, it is not time to test yet, because I need to put this one back together. save the best for last. But I'll just do a quick test to see if this works. I've got a little EverDrive, or what do we call this one? Flashmaster Pro cartridge here. So we got sound. Let's try again. Yep, we've got sound. Woo! All right, we'll come back to this. Let's put things back together. I won't be needing that one. All right, now this one, I'm trying to think whether I should put the cable in there. Like, what's the point? You know? All right. This is very interesting. I've noticed with the transparent black model, the speaker hole is quite rigid. Like, it's very particular about how it goes in. The rest of them sort of wiggle in and find their way in. This one, you need to really give it some directions. You know, you have to be very sort of like intent. Yeah, it's in place. Everything else is in place. Where we're going to start with these ones. So take that. Yeah, the Nintendo, the Nintendo original stuff is just so much easier. Almost like it was designed to fit together, you know. They were designed like at the same time, sort of thing, with like they thought about how easy is this going to be to open up, whereas with the AliExpress shell that I got, they just don't give a shit. They're just like, yep, someone gave me $10, 3D print what they want and throw it at them. Hopefully it'll work. I'm being really mean. They're fine. For $10, like, what do you expect, right? Okay, there's no power slide here, so I'm not gonna be worried about that too much. All I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the back shell on here. Put the screws in. Look how easily that sat in there. It just went right in. That was so much better. Yeah. Okay. Get this. Shaky hands. We're almost there. We are almost there. Okay. Here we go. Three more. There we go. And two more. It just fits like a glove. Like, it's so satisfying. It's so much nicer. All right, we're good. I'm not gonna bother with putting batteries in this one because the PCB in this one is dead. So, but I have ordered the power control thing that I need for it. So that's my project. It should arrive in a couple of weeks, and once it does, yeah, I'll be sure to stream my attempt at fixing it. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notification if you want to see that. If you're interested, let's do a bit of cleaning up, and then we'll do a little bit of demonstration, and then we'll call it. I think that's a good point. Just need to put things back. Put this one in here. All right. These batteries can go on the side for now. Okay. You know what? The fact that this new screen that I've got has like scratches on it is kind of growing on me. It makes it look like an actual old Game Boy Color. Like it makes it look like it's seen some shit, you know. So I know for a fact that the scratches on this are on the LCD cover. They're not on the actual LCD because I swapped the LCD out before. All right, let's do. Let me just have a quick break. Let me have a couple of minute break. Let me get some water, and I might need to go to the bathroom real quick as well. And when we come back, I'm gonna get some games here. So let's see. Let's do Ocarina of Time. No, let's do Ages. I don't. Ocarina of Time on the Game Boy Color, right? So we're gonna test that one. And so I'll go on a couple. I'll go on a couple of minute break, and I will be back. Okay, so we're back. How do I end the? I want to. Oh, we're okay. We're good. End break. Taking a break. No. Yep. Okay. Cool. Um. Yeah. So we're back. Oop. Need to turn this down. Oh. Stop. Yep. Be quiet. Thank you. All right. We're gonna do a bit of a a bit of a comparison in all the Game Boys that we've got here. I might just zoom in a little bit here so we can see the screens a little bit better. I think that's fine. Um, so the game we're looking at is Ocarina of Time, and I'm actually gonna put it in here. So and I've extracted this and I've got the ROM onto all the other ones. So we're gonna do a bit of a comparison between them all. So let's start with. I don't know if I've got shaders and stuff set up on any of this stuff. I mean, these two won't obviously need any shaders. I'll actually show you this. The um, the touch AMOLED screen is actually quite cool. It's got different settings to show different sort of filters. The Retroid Pocket, obviously, you can set your settings and stuff, but I might just go into it real quick. I haven't used this Game Boy Pocket that I call it, this Retroid Pocket Classic. I haven't used it in a long time, but last time I used it, it had these like shaders and filters and stuff on it that you can see is still saved to my system, which is really really cool. Um, so that's awesome. Uh, I think that looks pretty cool. And if we compare it to this one, um, you see with the shaders and the overlays, I mean, it kind of you get the picture. You know, it kind of gives you that experience. The screen is obviously much better, of course. But let's run Oracle of Ages on this one as well. I must say I'm really impressed with the actual feel of this device. Now this one obviously doesn't have backlit, so it might be a little bit difficult to see, but um, I might go into mine and that D-pad. This is honestly is so good. I'm really impressed with their buttons. Um, this one is the Oracle of Seasons and uh, Oracle of Ages. There we go. And what I might do at the end also, I might just take out the Flash Master out of this one and put it in the AMOLED display just to. Um, I mean, I'm gonna boot the same game on here anyway, so there's no point. But I just want to show a couple of things that you can do with when you mod your Game Boy Color and put a Flash Master in it. Just to. That hair was driving me nuts. All right, so this is the original. No. No backlight. You can't see anything. This is what we're dealing with. That's absolutely crazy. I don't know how anyone was playing games on this thing. And people played games on this thing for hours and hours and hours. How do they see anything? It's crazy. Yeah. All right, so we'll put that over here. Just gonna turn this all the way down. Let's now try the OG, um, the, the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, but this time we're using it with the AMOLED mod on a Game Boy Color. So we'll boot it, and yeah, look at that screen. I love this screen. This is absolutely gorgeous screen. That's such a beautiful screen. Now with this, this is a touch screen. So if I just hold down towards the bottom of the screen, I'll get different settings. I can turn up the brightness, and it can get quite bright. You know, that's pretty good compared to, because this is an AMOLED screen as well, but obviously it's a bit larger. You know, you can see, um, it's not bad. This mod, the mod that I've done on this one, the shell and the screen together cost me $100. Um, but I don't like the buttons that came with this shell. I much prefer the buttons that came with this one. They're much nicer. Um, Anyways, let me just showcase the rest of the stuff that you can do with this AMOLED screen. So if I just hold it, again, I get my settings. You got color modes, so you can change it. You can change it to different color modes on the Game Boy Color. I just keep it on the first one. That's fine. And then the next thing you've got is pixel effects. So I've left it on the scaliness setting, but you can just set it on normal, so it just looks, you know, like a normal screen. There's no, it's hard to see the pixels. Some people prefer that. Second one is horizontal lines. So it's not fully pixelated. It's not dot matrix. It's just horizontal lines. And the third one, I think, is vertical lines. Sorry, the second one is vertical lines. The second one is horizontal lines. Horizontal, yeah, that's right. And the fourth one is horizontal and vertical, which is the one I personally prefer. And this is the crazy bit. You can actually swipe up and there's more settings. FRM, I'm not sure what it does on the AliExpress listing. Is that in some games it makes them look nicer. I've left it on. I can turn it on here just to see if it does anything. Doesn't, I don't see any difference, to be honest. So I've left it off, and then you can also change the H and V positions. I'm not going to touch that. And the last bit is this is the coolest thing. You can change the color of the logo. So I think there's like 36 different colors or something like that, which is really, really cool. I kind of wish they had an option for the original colors as well, like the OG sort of logo, but it's just individual colors, which is fine. It's still quite cool. I don't know. It just takes away from that the way the way things used to look, I guess. But I guess if you're gonna modernize your old school gaming console, you know, you might as well go all the way. So there's 31 different ones. I left mine at, I think it was number 4. No, I think maybe it was like a sort of like a gray color. Yeah, it was number 8. Just because I feel like it fits the rest of the aesthetics. So that's that one. And the most recent device that I've got is actually this little um, this little monstrosity. Is not a monstrosity. I actually really like this one. Yeah, this is a TrimUI Brick, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the screen on this thing. It's a super small screen. Like if you compare it to the AMOLED screen here, I think it's just like a little bit wider. Like it is obviously a bigger screen, but not by much. But what I like about it is the fact that it's so, like, the pixel density on this is so goddamn high. It just makes everything look so crisp. So let's have a look at Ocarina, not Ocarina, Oracle of Ages. I think is this Oracle of Ages? Yeah. So again, obviously with this one, I'm running Newly, so you can apply shaders and overlays and stuff like that. So that's fine. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit because I feel like I was just, yeah. But yeah, so just go back. I don't know. This screen is absolutely gorgeous. I really like the screen on the TrimUI Brick, and the buttons are also really nice. Um, it feels nice to hold it, not for a long period of time. I feel like I was saying at the start of the stream, I feel like it's one of those things that I probably want to use for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes max if I'm on a train or on a bus or something like that. If I want to use a thing for a long period of time, I want something a little bit more substantial. Which is why I got this Retroid Pocket Classic. But this is just for the type of games that I want to play on a vertical handheld. I much prefer a smaller device if I want a vertical handheld. If I want to play these games for a longer period of time, I'm gonna use a horizontal handheld. It's just they're just way more comfortable. This is like it's obviously much bigger and much nicer to hold, but I can still only handle it for maybe like I don't know 30 minutes max. I don't want to take this on a plane with me where I'm on a plane for like I don't know 12 hours and I'll have to sit there like this the whole time. You know. So that's why I'm thinking of maybe selling the Retroid Pocket Classic, keeping the TrimUI Plus because I don't use the Retroid Classic. I genuinely it's just sitting on my shelf. I took it out the other day to see if there's any sort of updates or if there's any sort of custom firmware or anything like that. But yeah, there's nothing. It's still running Android, which is perfectly fine for a device like this. But you obviously I don't know, it just doesn't fit the mold. I don't get what I wanted to get out of it. It's I much prefer a small vertical device for short bursts of gameplay, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. Beyond that, I want a horizontal handheld. I want something a little bit sturdier, something a little bit larger. So, um, that's where we're at. I think this is a good spot. This is a good spot to end it, unless I'm missing something. So we tried to fix the PCB. It didn't work. We swapped out the shell, then decided to switch it again so I can see what this looks like. And oh, I want to show you what you can do with this Flashmaster on the OLED Game Boy Color. So let me just switch everything off. Put this on the side. There we go. All right, so let's take this out. Take this one out as well. All right, so this is a Flashmaster ED Pro. It's got a bunch of games on there, and it also has some like a few more functionality. It's not as involved and is not as good as Easy Flash or like other more well-known cards like this. This one only cost me $30 Australian, so that's like I don't know, $15 American or something like that. So it's not too bad, and it's obviously feels a lot cheaper as well. I don't remember how to get into settings and stuff like that. I think it was, did we press select? Oh, this is loading the last game. If I double press, how did I do this? Let me just turn this off. Yeah, the one thing I was saying, like the power button, the power slider in this is not as satisfying as this one. Like this is like a good, you can really hear it and feel it. Whereas with this one, I don't know, it doesn't have that friction. It's not as satisfying. There is some kind of menu to get into this, but I forget how to do it. Did we press start? No, that starts it straight away. Do we press select maybe? There's a couple of things you can do with it. I'm gonna just put this back here. We're not blinding people. Yeah, so when you press select on a ROM, on a game, you get options. So if you go into options, you can change the mapper, you can change your ROM size, your RAM size. You can even like swap the A and B keys, so B becomes the select button and A becomes the back button, which is really fucking weird. That's actually the default setting. I don't know why. Like, it was driving me nuts. It's like, bro, A is the select button. This is Nintendo. What are you doing? Um, and you can also do cheats. This is a little bit more complicated in terms of cheats when it comes to using this cart. It's not as easy as just copying and pasting your cheats in a text file and putting it on here and getting it to work. It's a little bit more involved. You have to actually manually select it and edit it and put them in. I'm not going to do that now. And then some things about device information. So I guess that's all it's got. Um, and then an about part. So it's an EverDrive GB apparently. Um, and oh, it actually gives you like what the controls are. So left and right is the switch page. A is the file menu. B is back. That's how it should be. Select is the main menu, and start is running the last game. So whatever game you ran last. If I just go in here and press start, it will just run that last game. So I think that's why it ran Oracle of Ages. I am so tired. This was so much fun. Thank you, Selena, for hanging out this whole time. I hope you liked it. I hope you had fun. I'm gonna call you in a minute, and then anyone else who hung out here, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Love you, and please don't stalk me. Please subscribe to my channel. No stalking, just subscribing. So, no stalking, subscribing, and liking. Let's do that. All right. Peace.